What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 9 of our Lyon career mode, and today, 4 games for you, actually. We got Montpellier in the Coupe Nationale, and then we have Toulouse, Nice, and then the deadline day, and then Amiens. I think we are going to sim the Amiens game because Toulouse, I believe, took points off us last time, so we're going to try and go at that. Now, last episode, we changed formation, as you can see. We're at the 4-2-2-2, and I think we're going to end up going back to the 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1 or whatever it may be. We're just looking around to get some more attacking threat. One option I'm also looking at, someone had mentioned Jonathan Ikone. Now, I'm only looking at Ikone because he can also play out front, and I'm thinking about, or he can play right behind the striker, and I'm thinking of finding a way where I can get a more agile striker up front, just in case Moussa Dembele's not really working. We can get a different kind of striker, because Dembele at the moment, he's a big kind of hold-up guy, and he's not the quickest or anything like that, but in this game, on this difficulty, those players don't sit incredibly well, so just having a second option would be absolutely ideal. So we'll see how it goes going forward. So we'll try it out. But what we're going to do today is we're going to run... what do we want to do? I don't think I want to play like a bunch of starters here necessarily. I think we're going to run with Kakare. We're going to have a lot of changes here. Eventually, when we get it going, we're going to run Depay and Dembele up front. But I think I'm going to go with Cambi and Dembele up front to start this game. So let's jump into this. Montpellier-Lyon. We were just knocked out in the last game in the quarterfinal of the Coupe de la Ligue. Let's see if we can go forward in this one. Up this side. Can we play it into a Cambi? Nice step inside there from a Cambi, and he's going to run into this space and have a pop from distance. It's a little bit straight. Nicely played. Excellently done. It gets out to Trincao. And Trincao can find him at the top of the box. It's a Cambi, and a Cambi, not the greatest of attempts. And Kakare can play it up this side to Trincao. And Trincao cuts... Ooh, thought he stepped with it. What in the world? Stepped on with the wrong guy, and Montpellier are through. And it's Pele here. Oh, nice cut back inside. Oh, lovely finish as well. And Montpellier lead. I believe that's Graziano Pele. 1-0. I was dragging that center back forward, and not exactly how I was hoping that would go. Denayer got put into space. We closed him down. That step inside is real nice. I thought we got a touch on the ball back the other way. Didn't happen. He got the shot off before we can get a touch. And Montpellier lead 1-0 here. Nicely done. Ferry puts a good ball in. It's dealt with. It's going to come back. That's a good block. It's going to fall to him, though. And that one's a bit lucky. And Montpellier grab a 2-0 lead. That took a huge deflection and just fell for him right behind the line of defense. That is a bit of luck here. A bit of luck. That gets chested on. Comes back. It's a big block, but comes right to him. Seemed offside, didn't he? Regardless of who that hit. Oh, and it goes right through the goalkeeper's legs as well. A lot of luck in that Montpellier goal, but regardless, we're 2-0 down. Bad giveaway here. There's Rene Adelaide. Racing forward with it, and he's still holding on to it. And he can get that through to Cornet. And Cornet loses out. And we have been absolutely awful again. And this second half went by, and there wasn't a single shot from either team, I don't think. We definitely didn't have a shot. We're struggling, absolutely struggling to create. It's really bad. I've never had this issue with a team before. Never had this issue with a team before where we struggle so badly to create. I've had teams where we're poor defensively, and we were not so great defensively again today, but 6 shots all game. 3 from each side, and we go out again. 2 tournaments in a row we go out of. I do not know what is going on. I do not know what it is. But it is, it's not working. And we're going to have to, I'm not going to play with that 4-2-2-2 there. It's just not enough in midfield. And it's a problem because this is ideal. I need wingers. Like, I wish the 3 forward, like this one here. We'll try this one. I wish the 3 forwards, I could like make them come inside a little bit better. Like, I know you can put them on here, but it doesn't really seem to do enough. But, you know, we'll see how we go forward here, but it's been really, really bad going forward. I mean, it's 7 or 8 games in a row now where we haven't broken 7, 8 shots, and that does not happen to teams I control very often. So I do not know. At least it was a cup game, I guess, and we kind of rotated a little bit, but we are going to have to be a little bit better going forward, and we're going to have to tweak and turn as we go. But as you can see, we're 2 points ahead of 5th. Our goal this year now has to surely be top 4. We're really not going to get to Marcelo. Oh, he's been accepted already. Yeah, I was going to say. We are really not going to catch PSG for the title this first year. They are 9 points ahead, and I never see them lose games. They lost to us, and that's the only game they've lost in 20 so far. So really, at the moment, the goal has to be top 4 as an offer comes in for Geary, and he will be going nowhere. Couldn't come to anything. Oh, because he's gone away. So if Fakone is where we want to go in the end, we have a little bit more money to deal with. So let's jump into this game against Toulouse, who took points off us last time, I believe. At minimum, it was 3-2 or 3-3. I forgot what it may have been, but we need to be up and ready for this one. We've changed it a little bit. Let's jump into it. I pressed OK with Kanate in there. Really didn't want to. Really shouldn't have, but here we go. Let's jump into it. Toulouse, Lyon. Let's go. He slipped that back inside. We can. Here's Terrier. One more. He can play a great ball into Depay. You cannot quite get there. Heavy touch there. Tried to go around me, but dealt with nicely as that comes to Depay. And Depay's finished it. And our talisman for the year so far, Memphis Depay, gives us a 1-0 lead here over Toulouse. That seemed to happen in slow motion almost as that found the back of the net. But it was a nice turn inside and finish. But we won it back high up the pitch. And one quick pass, and he's just all alone. It's a lovely finish from the Dutchman. And very much him on the cards grabbing that goal. It's always him, seemingly. And he's given us a 1-0 lead. So play it on. Here's Depay. Lovely from Depay there. We slip that back into space we can, and it's Aouar here. And Aouar, it's a great save. It's come back. Open net. 2-0. There we go. That's the football we like to see. Aouar through on goal. Has it saved away, but Traore, pretty decent angle for him. Just smashes it back into the empty net. We've taken a 2-0 lead here. It's a lovely ball in. And the movement is so much better so far. And hopefully we can keep it up this way. And Traore inside here does really, really well to just hammer that toward goal. Keep it on target. And fire it into the back of the net. And on 26 minutes, it's 2-0. Depay can have a little bit of a run at the defense. Steps inside, finds Traore. Here's Dembele now. Get that back out to Traore. Nice cut back inside here. And Traore is going to keep a hold of it himself. Steps back inside, finds Depay, 3-0. And the football is so much better today than it was just now against Montpellier. Excellent, excellent football once again. Traore and Terrier noticeably inside now. They're starting to get a little bit tighter to Dembele and Depay, and we're starting to see the benefits of that early. Traore with a goal and an assist. Depay with a couple of goals now. And we are flying high, 3-0. Nice takeaway there by Oliveira. And we've got men forward here, and if Oliveira can keep a hold of it, he can. Oliveira, brilliantly done, clips it back across goal, and it's in the back of the net. It's a fourth. Oliveira does brilliantly there, and Traore gets his second. 4-0 on the day before halftime, and what a change. What else can you say? What a change. Steps inside. And from one game to the other, I know Montpellier are a really good team and Toulouse are toward the bottom of the table, but it definitely feels a lot better after the formation change. And it's showing right now on the scoreline. 4-0, 2 for Depay, 2 for Traore, and we are flying. Poor giveaway once again. We're racing forward here. Our 5, no. He's put it wide. Should be scoring. Nicely played. Oh, lovely stuff there. The cross gets blocked, but it's going to come right back to him. It's one back for Toulouse. A bit of luck going Toulouse's way. Hopefully it doesn't really turn the game on its head. Said with it. 4-1 now the score. A couple of minutes into this second half. Not exactly how we want it to come out. Hopefully we can do a little bit better, but big block. It just comes back to him, and he's behind him after that. And then he finishes it off. It's a good pass to him. There's 4-1 here. Free kick here. Depay to take. He's on a hat trick, remember? Can he find it here? And he hits it brilliantly, and he smashed the bar. Oh, a really, really good attempt from the Dutchman. And almost grabs his hat trick. And that gets slipped on, but he's offside. Nice tackle. Trincao now can play it out there to Dubois. And Dubois slips it back inside. Nicely done here. Can we get one more through? We can. Lovely touch from Depay. And he slips it in brilliantly. That was great from Depay. Couldn't quite find the goal, though. And the header across the box does not find his man, but excellently done by the Dutchman there. And this is coming through to Rene Adelaide here, who cuts back inside. Rene Adelaide, there it is, a fifth. An excellent finish from Rene Adelaide. And we have been brilliant today. We have woken up from the deep despair that was our attack. And now, formation change. Making those guys cut inside. It's really, really coming, or it's come together in this game here. Hopefully we can keep it up. But 5 goals. We have more goals today than we've had shots in plenty of our games recently. Ooh, nice shot. Wow, what a save. That was a really, really good shot. An excellent save by Lopez. Almost grabbing another for Toulouse. And that header gets pumped out of the box, and it looks like we're going to come away with a very much needed win, and not just a much needed win, but a win where we look good going forward. We've really needed that. We've really needed this, and it's come along really nicely, and frankly, I guess at the perfect time, where we've made some, changes. We tried that 4-2-2-2 against Montpellier in a cup game. It didn't quite work out. And now, in the league, a huge, huge 5-1 win. We've definitely needed that. We'll see how far along this goes, but as you can see, the difference there in shots is pretty wild as Lille lose again. So we are 5 ahead of Lille now, and Paris just continue to win games. And as we said, we're going to struggle to catch them. But that's a pretty nice gap. 5 points between us and Lille. 6 between us and Monaco, though Monaco have a game. Hopefully, everything works out all right, and we're going forward. We've got one more game today as well as deadline day, so hopefully that thing comes in for Ikone. I don't want to undercut it, but I will try if I need to. But first, we're going to jump into this Nice game before we go through deadline day. We are going to try and bring in somebody on deadline day, I think, who can play out wide and up front, or someone who can play at cam and out wide And then Depay can go up front if need be. But let's jump into this game. Nice, Lyon. Let's see if this continues to work. Coming forward are Nice. There haven't been too many chances so far, but there might be one here. They get a little bit lucky as they swing a really good ball across. That's great defending. And so far, after 36 minutes, I don't think there's been a shot yet. And that crazy game we had against Toulouse going forward doesn't look like repeating itself, but still a little bit to go. We have been getting ourselves into good positions. It's the final ball at the moment that's hurting us a little bit. We're once again playing one of those teams who are playing 3 at the back and struggling. Absolutely hate playing teams who are 3 at the back, and more teams seem to be getting into that type of play style. As that gets played into Depay, and now Depay running with it. He gets it through to Aouar, drags it forward. Aouar turns back inside. Oh, he's hit the outside of the post. Or he gets saved onto the post, actually. Decent goalkeeping then. But that was our first shot of the game, and once again, these teams that we were just talking about them, 3 at the back, 5 at the back, whatever you want to call it, they're giving us problems. Here's Aouar pushing forward. He's going to continue to race forward. Aouar gets it out to Traoré. And Traoré does well. And Traoré can slip it inside to Aouar here. And we slide it across. Dembele! Oh, it's cleared off the line. Oh, a couple chances now. As we try and work our way through. As Aouar's on it. Oh, it's another good save and cleared away. We're really starting to create chances now. And that one's cleared off the line. It goes by the goalkeeper, but excellent defending. Oh, nicely done. Coman on it here. Blocked away. Gonna try and turn with it, though. Oh, come on. Just, how do I get beaten to that? I'm gonna try and maneuver something, and my own player keeps getting in the way, and then he dropped off. Why would you do that? Still getting a little bit lucky here, Nice, to hold on to this ball. Eventually we get a touch, but it's not enough as they continue to work their way forward. Great save, or great goalkeeping in general. He came out to smother that, but Nice were just getting lucky and holding on to that ball. And eventually they get a good attempt away. Nice turn. Gets it to Gomeres here. He finds Dembele. Dembele does so well, and he gets it out to Aouar. And Aouar cuts back inside on his left foot and finishes it. It's 1-0. And with 10 minutes to go, we finally got the breakthrough. We've had a really good second half. And we haven't, as we said, in the first half, we didn't really have any shots. But the second half, we've really created a couple of really good chances. And we finally take one here. Dembele did really well to drag that away. But he just cuts back inside and then immediately hits that with his left foot to get it right around the goalkeeper. To step inside, look at that. Not even physically realistic, but it worked. It went into the back of the net. And the midfielder, Aouar, coming up with a humongous goal. And with 10 minutes to go, we have our lead. And they give it away here to Aouar again. And Aouar just drags it forward. And Aouar can clip it into a brilliant spot. Oh, not the greatest of hits from René Adelaide. He got there a little bit too quickly, didn't he? Had to run on to that, but instead he kind of had to wait for it in the end. Racing forward. Can slip it back inside to Trincao. And space for him. It's a good save. An excellent, excellent save in the end. Near post, of course. Comes to Terrier on the corner. This slipped out. One more back inside. Can we get to that? We can. Clipped in! Oh, great save again! And once again, we are creating chances. But we have to finish this game off. Now we're into added time. 2 minutes. Is there a late bit of heartbreak? Dubois with an excellent, excellent bit of defending. I thought for a minute we were going to get beat onto it there. As that gets clipped forward here, and Terrier's going to get onto it, and we are going to come away with a big 3 points. And in the end, the 3 points we probably deserved. So maybe we have found something, maybe we haven't, in terms of you know, a formation that's really starting to work for us. There wasn't a ton of shots there, as you can see, but all 7 of those came second half, and we really started to open them up in that second half, so at least it's been better than the last couple of games. So, as Kai Havertz moves to Manchester United, we are going to go for Ikone here. I don't know, I mean, we still have a couple of days left to really look at him, but as you can see, valued between 20 and 30 million on 29k a week. We might be able to sneak that. We might is the key word here. I worry that we may not. We'll see. Let's try and see if we can bring Ikone into the club. He can play Cam, which is probably really where he's going to play a lot of his football, I feel. Alright, so Ikone, offer transfer fee. Do we start with 20? Might as well. They want 25 with a 15% on clause. We'll propose a new transfer fee. 21.9. Edit sell on clause. Do I go all the way up to 25? Would they like that? They really want 25. Why would you lower the sell on clause? This isn't going to work. No. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to bring in Jonathan Ikone, which is a little bit of a shame. I really want to bring in Mbuemo, but we cannot. And it looks like we'll be able to, or it looks like we're going to be going into the second half of the year, perhaps without bringing him in unless something else happens. An offer's coming for Tete, who will be going nowhere. There are only a couple players I'm willing to let go. I just wanted like a different kind of presence up front. We can play Terrier there, but Terrier is also not really the presence I'm looking for necessarily. Terrier is a good player for that option, or a good player for that space, but Terrier is once again not exactly the paciest kind of guy that I'm looking for. We play him out on the left, but he's very technical and very, you know, it's a different kind of player than what I'm looking for up front at striker, to come off the bench and kind of cause problems. So that's all right. I'm not too upset about it. As another offer comes in for Tete. But next summer we're probably going to have to bring that in, and we can always come back for Ikone, who can obviously fill in on that position. Akambi is someone I kind of like. He's similar to Dembele, but I also not necessarily somebody I wanted to get rid of, and maybe someone I'd be more likely to get rid of come summertime. As another offer comes in for Tete. I definitely don't have Tete anywhere. I mean, I just don't know if he's on the block. I'm pretty sure he's not. Everyone just seems semi-interested in. Of course, someone who went to Fulham in real life today, I believe that deal got done with. Juve have come in for Depay. Who is this lad? Oh, he's our youngster who will be going nowhere. And Depay will also be going nowhere. So it looks like we're going to get through deadline day without anything happening. I thought we'd probably go for somebody here, but we're in a pretty decent spot in the top 4 race right now. Loan offer for Cornet. I'm not even going to entertain that one. But we're in a pretty decent spot as of right now. Maybe next FIFA would be the perfect time to really go after someone like Ikone, where you can loan to buy, but you know, it is what it is. As you can see, still 6 points ahead, though they have a game in hand, so 3 points. It is what it is. A couple players are really starting to grow. Bard coming along nicely and will be our definite backup left back going forward. But let's jump into this Amiens game. We are going to sim it, and hopefully we can continue our winning ways. In terms of winning ways, we've won 2 in a row. That's all I need in terms of winning ways, but we have to go ahead and grab another win. Kakare's turning into a pretty decent player. He's definitely got some nice vision there, as you can see. His passing is really getting up there. If we get some shooting and finishing into him, and then we can get some of his physicals up, he'll be a really good player. So let's jump into this. Do I want to use the backup team? What is this? Do I have a game? Oh, we have Paris. Yeah, it is. We have to use the backup team here, but I really hope they come up with the goods here. Please win this game. And we do win it. 2-1. No injuries. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then next time we come back, we will obviously have PSG. And another offer comes in for Tete. Please stop. Tete will be going nowhere. I don't think he's even on the block. Alright, alright. So next episode. Oh, we have to pick a player of the episode today. I think I'm going to go with Bertrand Traore. He had a really, really good game there. And then he had a really good game against Toulouse. And then he was probably our brightest spot in that Nice game. So I think we're going to go with Traore. Next episode, as you can see, PSG. And then we have Strasbourg. And then our first leg against Chelsea in the Champions League. And then Metz. So we'll get through February altogether next episode, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.